Chapter 1. First Meeting with Third Young Master Yi. You are listening at FameTV.com. Translator. Atlas Studios Editor. Atlas Studios Cheng Anya, female, 17 years old, 164 centimeters tall, weighing 40.8 kg, a great beauty with no personality, which was also a kind of personality, was a second-year senior high school student. She wore a light yellow blouse on top of washed-out jeans and plain canvas shoes, looking pure and beautiful with a pair of eyes that held all innocence in the world. It was her boyfriend's, Wang Rui's, birthday, and she wanted to give him a surprise. The bag contained an expensive fountain pen used by a famous author. She handpicked it despite the hefty price tag and was only affordable after she scrimped and saved for 2 months. Wang Rui, a year her senior, was an influential person who was the dream lover of all female juniors in school. She felt that something was not right when she walked into the house. There was a pair of red crystal high heels in front of the shoe rack. A red shawl, a short skirt, and long stockings were scattered on the floor. There were also a man's shirt and long pants. Dissonant sounds burst from the bedroom. Was it a reality show? If not for the fact that it was her boyfriend's place, Cheng Anya would probably be interested to bend over outside the door and watch the show. Cheng Anya understood what took place no matter how simple-minded she was. The mess on the floor and the scent of musk lingering in the air revealed that the couple could not wait to get down to business once they entered the place. Wang Rui, do you love me? The seductive female voice was tinged with alluring temptation. Chen Yingying. Her good friend. It must be a hallucination from having played games too much recently. Of course I love you, Yingying. You are so great. Step by step, she moved closer toward the bedroom. Say, who has better skills between Anya and me? Her voice sounded exceptionally charming. Hey, can you not compare our skills? It won't be too late to compete after I have practical experience in a few years' time. Of course it is you. Anya is just a pretty blockhead. She is too old-fashioned and does not know how to spice things up. The most intimate we got after being together for a year was merely holding hands. Unlike you, baby. Go a little faster, Tisk, your mouth stinks so badly. Only fools will want to be kissed by you. That is so vigorous. Isn't this position too challenging? F***ck, how did they manage to get into that position? Cheng Anya admired herself for actually being in the mood to analyze their posture at such a time. And Anya, Wang Rui was the first to notice Cheng Anya. His eyebrows twitched as he pulled the blanket to cover their bodies quickly. Anya, after a momentary embarrassment, Chen Yingying rose up calmly, seemingly not bothered by the obscene and erotic situation of being naked with traces of lustful claw marks on her body. Cheng Anya secretly assessed the body. It was really hot and qualified to be a public bus. Chen Yingying threw a shirt to Wang Rui randomly and covered herself with Wang Rui's top. Despite her face turning pale, Cheng Anya remained very calm while her eyes reflected pure and sweet smiles. Mom said before that smiling was the best disguise no matter what situation one was in. As you have seen for yourself, Anya. We are together, so pull yourself out of this relationship. Chen Yingying protested to Cheng Anya in a superior tone as if it was a right bestowed upon her and hooked onto Wang Rui's arm amorously. With Cheng Anya's shabby looks, how could she be compatible with the handsome and outstanding Wang Rui? Only she, Chen Yingying, is worthy of him. Wang Rui, why? Even if you wanted to cheat, you should not eat the grass by your own burrow. Moreover, this blade of grass held a notorious reputation for being a public ride. Disgust was evident on Wang Rui's young and good-looking face as he swung his head. He then coldly smiled and said arrogantly, Anya, to tell you the truth, I only wooed you previously because I made a bet with a few of my brothers. Who asked you to play hard to get? Look at you. You don't put on any makeup and wear trashy-looking clothes. Do you think you are worthy of me? So what if she looked pretty? It was still embarrassing to bring her out. So that is the case, Cheng Anya nodded and smiled sweetly as she understood the situation. How much was the bet? 1 million yuan. You would not have won without me, so give me half of your winnings. Chang Anya flashed a sweet smile, her eyes beaming at the thought of 1 renminbi. Damn it. What a tightwad. He did not even split half to me after deceiving me. Wang Rui's face turned ghastly pale. What the f***ck look, this woman is precisely this vulgar. Her eyes brightened up at the mention of money, and the innocent look on her face was just a lie. She could still smile so sweetly after seeing him making out with another woman in front of her. She was even in the mood to ask him about his bet and demand her share. F***ck. What kind of weird creature is this? Chen Yingying became irritated. Chang Anya, do you still have any shame? Of course I do. This face of mine could at least fetch a higher price in comparison to yours. Chang Anya smiled sweetly. It's fine if you don't want to give it to me. How stingy of you to keep all the winnings to yourself, though. Be careful not to get struck by lightning. As you wish, let's break up. I wish the both of you eternal love. Their faces paled in response. Chang Anya smiled and left. City A was bustling and lanterns were being lit up. The bar located in the prime location of City A was lively and obscene. On the stage, charming dancers with heavy makeup winked suggestively as they twisted their flexible water snake-like waists, attracting the guys in the audience to cheer for them. The music was loud, and the smell of alcohol permeated the air. It was a place to indulge in alcohol and women, a place of enjoyment. In front of the bar, Chang Anya's face flushed as she gulped down glass after glass of alcohol. Although she appeared composed about their breakup because of Wang Rui's affair, her heart still ached a little. Just a tiny bit, really. Come, Anya. Be good and drink more to forget all the unhappy things. Her nominal sister, Lin Li, quietly popped a pill into the glass while encouraging her to drink more. Can you stop chattering by my ears? Give me some peace, Chang Anya said dismissively as she looked up to finish the drink. Damn it. If not for having to pull you over to foot the bill, who would want to bear with your noise? After Chang Anya's mom passed away, her stepmom brought Lin Li along when she married her dad. Although the both of them had been together for 3 to 4 years, their relationship had never been good. Lin Li's social circle was mixed with friends from all sorts of complicated backgrounds, and she has changed so many boyfriends as though it was easier than flipping through a book. Chang Anya never liked her. She only dragged Lin Li along because she had no money to foot the bill while she drowned in her sorrows. Lin Li held back her anger. This bitch. You're going to suffer in a moment. She smiled proudly as she watched Chang Anya finish the glass of alcohol. After asking the bartender to pour a few more glasses of alcohol for her, Lin Li disappeared to a dark corner by the side gate. How is it? That is my sister. Ain't she pretty? Fixed price, 3 million yuan. Lin Li said cunningly to a pair of wretched-looking men. She owed loan sharks money and was really incapable of paying up. She could only con Chang Anya into coming to the bar in order to sell her off to the underground market to pay off her debts. Lin Li did not feel guilty at all. Chang Anya was the unlucky one to have broken up and wanted to get drunk. Deal. The guy touched his fat chin as his kinky eyes beamed. What a gem. Such kind of goods could actually fetch 10 million yuan in the underground market. Chang Anya was drunk, yet not completely drunk. Damn it. Wang Rui said she was old-fashioned and boring. She would show him how fun she could be. It was totally stupid to get drunk because of such a rotten man. Chang Anya stood up and put down her glass of alcohol. As she stumbled forward, she slipped and crashed into a man's arms. The young man looked like he was in his early 20s. He was a very enchanting guy with perfectly sculpted facial features and an extremely delicate appearance. There was natural elegance and respect in him, but his pair of overly unwelcoming eyes rendered this elegance almost indifferent. He was a man who was elegant to the point of being indifferent. Yi Chen's pair of cold eyes looked at the woman who threw herself into his arms with a disgusted look. He hated such kind of woman who made the move to cling on to others. When he looked at her in the eyes. Shit. Hold on. The whole world was suddenly filled with bright colors. It's her. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.com, direct link in the description.